Good evening, everyone. You join us for this match between the Chennai Carvers and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. A bit of cloud hanging around, but nothing to worry the ground staff.
Nice information there from David Gower. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
So the captain chooses to have a bowl, an interesting decision, because every indication shows that this should be a great surface to bat on, but maybe they know something that we don't.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Well, yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Beaten on the drive.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Butler shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Drives and misses everything.
Henry with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Big appeal. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
7 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 16 for none.
Yep. Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nice shot.
Butler got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Huge appeal.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler's end.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
That's the over. Gujarat are 39 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
Time that brilliantly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Ahmad from the north end.
Wait there.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep, yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Going with spin now.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep, yep.
Brilliant shot that.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. Keeper.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
power and precision in that shot.
Good return, back from the deep.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Keeper.
Big shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Well on.
Great shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Richie, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper, keeper.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with pace now.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Keeper's in.
Out! Good catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Phillips shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yes. Keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Khan gets off the mark.
Edge, unplayable.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. And the innings comes to an end. The Super Kings will need 110 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it!
Super catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Good bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Nicely played.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Quick onto that in the infield.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes, bowler!
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Good bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Over. The Super Kings are 32 for 3. Khan into the attack now from the north end.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Super piece of timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Picks the gap perfectly.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Runs possible. Good catch. Out.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That's it. Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
5 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 42 for 4.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Catch it.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
The timing on that was fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for 4.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Good bit of timing there.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Absolutely nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep. Bowler.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Timed that brilliantly.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Overton is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Solid defence, very compact. No shot offered. 6 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 87 for 5. Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yes, caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Catch him! Yeah!
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. A beauty, brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Wait!
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Catch!
Got that away nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Wide. Yep.
Fantastic catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
And that marks the end of the match. The Chennai Carvers have taken the victory.
A great win, extremely close right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast.